playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on last season's national champions, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will get the first swing today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
He'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Cortez. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Big moment early in his playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Try and muscle for the first down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Banks. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. A penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. Looking to throw. It's Cortez. Makes a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Blue Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Cortez. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught by the receiver. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his target. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. That pass is caught, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they fight back here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On the ground, it's Banks. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Cortez. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Banks. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Brad behind the line. It's Banks. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Blue Devils are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Cortez. Caught for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
For this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. Scanning the field, it's Cortez. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. What a stiff arm. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Trojans! Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to pass, it's Cortez. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Cortez. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry up.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Back to throw again. With the catch, it's Banks. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Blue Devils are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. He'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Cortez. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Rice. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Trojans will have to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Banks. Gets the first and still running. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Cortez. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Banks. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Trick play doesn't work. They trap him behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The pocket breaking down. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught across the middle. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Trojans are in the red zone now. comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, USC. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Jordan. He lets it rip. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. Turner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Using his legs here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Cortez. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Banks. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time it's complete. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking downfield, it's Cortez. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Blue Devils line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Yeah, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. The game is now tied.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Cortez. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Physical run earns the first down.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking tackles and going. Refuses to be stopped. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing off play action. Makes a quick catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal, to put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Cortez. Going for his running back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Here's the handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. A quick throw out left, complete. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Rice. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Cortez. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He pulls in the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw again. And this pass is on target, caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Blue Devils will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Cortez. Snags the quick throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Blue Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
On the move now. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. Ball is loose. Who can recover? Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Moment. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Checks this down to the running back. And the Blue Devils are going to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Back to throw. It's Cortez. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they get the completion. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Tight end goes in motion. Run to the left, trying to find Pater. Touchdown, Duke. Still no answer for this offense. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. A solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Cortez. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that completion, Kirk, puts in over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
First down, looking at defense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense brings him down. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the mark, which hitting 4th down and inches. As a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Cortez. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
First personal foul. Looking at tackle. Defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw caught over the middle. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Pounding away with the run game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Check out this call on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They'll lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.